Hello everyone, this is Adam from RealHomeRecording.com. As per the usual, this will be my final Pultec EQP-1A shootout video, for the time being at least, because I'm kind of getting sick of these. But I thought it was only fair to shoot out this plugin against this one, because this is a relatively unknown company, Kuassa. I talked about them in a bass amp simulator plugin video that I really liked. And I also really like their Baxandal EQ. I'll bring that up for a second. So this plugin right here, it doesn't have the greatest GUI, but let me tell you something. I was messing with this the other day and comparing it to my favorite program equalizer, the Master EQ 432 from IK Multimedia, and I prefer this to the 432, especially on the high shelf. This sounded fantastic. So definitely get this plugin. It's free. Bassy EQ, I believe is how you pronounce it. And definitely check out their bass amp plugin. That's not free, but if you're looking for a bass amp emulator, then you should definitely check that out. Now, the only problem with this shootout is because this is a trial version, you're going to be hearing noise and the audio might mute. So just deal with it, because, I didn't spend $70 to buy the full version. And as you guys know, I don't ask companies not for resale licenses anymore if there's a trial version available, because I want to remain as unbiased as possible when it comes to reviewing products. And although this isn't a review, it would sway me in the other area, at least subconsciously. I do try to be fair in all my reviews, even if I get a free license or what have you. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing this. So let's get started on it. Alright, everybody. So, I prefer to just play these shootouts, but you guys asked for my opinion, so here it is. If you don't want to hear it, you can stop the video right now. But, alright, for me, the Kuassa did great in the mid-range and upper mid-range, so it handled the high end quite well, and it's a good sounding equalizer. However, where the purple absolutely beat the shit out of this plugin is in low end. I had to bump the boost down by 2 decibels for it to equal this plugin. Now, okay, yeah, each hardware is different, so if this was emulating something else, maybe the low end wasn't as high. But the one thing that this plugin failed on was the kick drum, and that's where this plugin, this hardware really, is famous for getting kick drums to sound badass. And that's what this failed at. So if I want a Pultec Program EQ-1A plugin, I want to have that trick. And I think there's something going on with the attenuation that doesn't sound right to my ear. And again, it just doesn't have the same thickness for kick drum. Now, for the bass guitar, it sounded fine. But I can tell you one thing, I could boost a lot more of the mid-range on the purple and get a better, clearer sound from the bass guitar if I wanted to versus this plugin. I mean, I had this boosted all the way up and it still wasn't cutting through like I hope it would. So obviously I can just add another plugin and, boost it again if that's the case. But I like to just, if I can just have one plugin open and get that sound that I'm after, then I prefer that, obviously. But again, the mid-range and the higher end frequencies sound fine on this plugin. It's just at the low end, which is really what the Pultec is known for, that thick low end that isn't muddy, thanks to the attenuation knob. It just isn't there in this plugin. And it's a shame. But like I said, if it's hard to say if I would. I mean, to me, because this plugin is cheaper than buying the purple package, because you not only get the EQP-1A end of things, you also get the MEQ5. But like I said, you're already pretty much set with the mid-range with this part alone. So I'm just going to assume you're going to have better controls up here. The other thing, and this is huge, and this goes for any plugin developer, look how easy on the eyes this plugin is. It's bigger. There's a nice contrast between, like, you know, the yellow text and the green. This white on, like, gray lettering. I mean, come on, man, really? You know, their bass amp plugin is way better. But I do wish the plugin itself was larger. You know, it's not like 1080p displays are anything new. They've been around for many, many years now, and people are even starting to move on to 4K monitors, or at the very least 1440p monitors. So, you know, if your GUI isn't big, it's gonna hurt your score from me. So I'm not gonna say that don't buy this plugin, but if you're looking for that kick drum trick, this is not the plugin to get. Absolutely, the purple P-1 has that sound to it. And it's actually, if I didn't have the IK Multimedia plugin, I would certainly get this. And I would even consider getting it. You know, if I was doing a lot of mixing, I would probably get this plugin. I'm not doing a lot of mixing right now for music, so I don't have a use for it. But this definitely nails the sound of, again, that kick drum trick is just awesome. That's why a lot of studios have them for the kick drum alone, let alone the bass guitar. You know, this plugin kicks ass for both of those purposes. But this is a good value, and I just think, again, if you're going for the kick drum trick, it's not going to give you what this one can deliver, or even what the Waves or the IK Multimedia version can deliver. This is certainly the best Pultec plugin, in my opinion. Just the way it sounds. I don't know what a real Pultec sounds like, but I like what this can do. You know, whatever I threw at it, it sounded pretty good on. It just sounds right, is the best way to describe it. Not that there's anything wrong with this plugin. Like I said, I think it sounds awesome. But between these two, I would absolutely go with this one for kick drum alone. Then again, if you're using sample replacement like I do, that's another reason why it's not really on my to buy list, because I typically will replace the kick drum with a sample just to get more variety. It sounds better, blah blah blah. But you know, if you're against samples, then this is not the one to get. Get the purple and you'll be happy. But mid-range wise, and again, it gives you the upper controls of an MEQ5. I think I keep saying that wrong, but I'm gonna shoot this out against the purple P5, absolutely. So look for that video, and we'll see how it fares. It'll probably fare a lot better. Again, I thought the mid-range sounded great. So this has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.